Good evening and welcome to the BHP 2021 Women in Resources National Awards. Awards that recognise the contribution women make every day across Australia's resources sector. I'm Tanya Constable, the Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Council of Australia. I'm attending this ceremony from Canberra on the traditional lands of the Ngunnawal people. We acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and the contribution they make to the life of these cities, these regions, and broader Australian society. I would also like to acknowledge the traditional custodians and pay our respects to the elders of the respective lands from which you've all joined us this evening. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are the first peoples of this nation and are the traditional owners on the land on which our operations occur, as well as our neighbours, colleagues, and partners in the resources sector. May I extend a special welcome this evening to all the winners of the State and Territory Women in Resources Awards, who are the finalists of these prestigious national awards. They celebrate exceptional women and men who have paved the way for women in the resources sector. I would also like to thank and welcome all the sponsors that make these awards possible, and in particular BHP as our major sponsor. We will hear more from BHP's Australian President Minerals, Edgar Bastow, this evening. I would also like to welcome the Honourable Keith Pitt, the Minister for Resources and Water. Minister Pitt has been a great supporter of the Australian mining industry, and we greatly appreciate his participation in today's proceedings. While we can't all be together this year to celebrate your achievements, I hope you're watching this with your colleagues and teammates on site, and that your friends and family are watching too. Because these awards celebrate you and the many varied and important achievements of women in resources. Before we get the proceedings underway, I would like to invite the Chair of the Minerals Council of Australia, the Honourable Helen Coonan, to say a few words.
On behalf of the Minerals Council Board of Directors, it's a pleasure to welcome you all to the National Women in Resources Awards presentation. Although it's disappointing that we are unable to hold the event in person for the second year in a row, the awards remain an important way to recognise the extraordinary breadth of talent, contribution, skill and passion of women in resources. As we celebrate the finalists, these awards highlight the diversity of women and their roles across the resources industry. At the heart of the industry are our process engineers, CEOs, truck drivers, autonomous drill controllers, reliability engineers, crew leaders, and the list goes on. It's with the dedication of these people and others during the last 2 years that the mining industry has continued to operate, sustaining jobs, supporting communities, and making a significant economic contribution. We continue to support our local communities, working with the government to roll out vaccinations across regional and remote areas. The safety, health, and psychological well-being of our workforce continue to be the industry's core value and commitment. Last year, the MCA established the Respect at Work Task Force to address sexual harassment in the mining industry. Chaired by an MCA board member, the task force has driven the industry's commitment to eliminating sexual harassment in its workplaces. The adoption of a national industry code will provide clear expectations on members to establish both preventative and response measures to address sexual harassment. An industry toolkit of resources to support the adoption of the code will be released later this year. The MCA will also release an industry choice framework this year, which aims to position and promote the mining industry for job seekers, investors, employers, talent and partners. To attract and retain the broadest pool of talent, the industry must create a culture that encourages people to bring their whole self to work where they feel safe, valued and respected. There's still work to be done to ensure we deliver safe, healthy, respectful, inclusive and diverse workplaces. We are only partway on the journey and we look forward to working closely with governments, employee groups and communities in achieving our goal. I'd like to congratulate the talented winners and nominees who no doubt will be future leaders of the mining industry. Congratulations, and I look forward to working with you in the future to promote and celebrate the important contribution women make to Australia's resources sector.
Thank you, Helen. It's now time to get down to business. I'd like to present the first award of the BHP 2021 Women in Resources National Awards, and it is the Outstanding Australian Tradeswoman Operator or Technician Award, sponsored by TEAS. The award recognises achievement in breaking new ground for women in non-traditional roles, as well as resilience, achievement of goals, and support for gender diversity. The finalists are Laura Allen, Woodside Energy in Western Australia; Hannah Berthold from the Bloomfield Group in New South Wales; Angela Daly from TEAS in Queensland; Lauren O'Neill from South 32 in the Northern Territory; Kylie Sheriff from Bell Bay Aluminium in Tasmania; and Elizabeth Vickland from Mandalay Resources Costerfield Operations in Victoria. Firstly, the judges have conferred a highly commended award in this category, and that goes to Hannah Berthold, Machinist Fitter, Plant Mechanic, the Bloomfield Group. Congratulations, Hannah. And the winner is Laura Allen, Process Owner at Woodside Energy, not only for her active participation as a member of Woodside's Gender Equality Matters Network, but also for her support for women to work offshore through recruitment, mentorship, and ensuring their safety and well-being is catered to. The judges have especially commended Laura on her inspiring career, overcoming tough challenges at the start to progress as a champion for gender diversity. Please join me in congratulating Laura. Well, a big congratulations, Laura, on being named the 2021 TEAS Outstanding Tradeswoman in Australian Resources. I know you're celebrating with Woodside Energy over at the watch party in Perth. So may I acknowledge Jackie Connolly, Fiona Hick and Sean Gregory, who are all joining you this afternoon in this amazing award. Laura, would you like to say a few words?
As my lovely 2-year-old son would say, wowee! I'm absolutely blown away. Thank you so very much. I'd like to congratulate every single person that has been nominated as a finalist here today. There really is an extraordinary cohort of women here today. I'd also like to thank the Minerals Council Australia for hosting such an epic event. You all your hard work to pull this together, even in COVID conditions, you are committed to creating life-changing opportunities for young people across Australia. I'd like to thank those at Woodside, and you know who you are, for believing in me, opening doors, helping me discover myself, allowing me to be unapologetically me by giving me a safe place to bring my whole self to work. I have had a colourful journey to date, and I look back with the fondest memories, even on hard times. My past has shaped who I am today, and I hope telling people about my journey can help women feel empowered to pursue happiness in all aspects of their life. I'd like to thank 2 incredible men that saw me for what I really am, a cracking tradie. They gave me opportunities that I could only dream of. Graham Smith and John Spencer, I will forever be grateful for the kindness that they showed me. I would also like to mention some inspirational women that I am in awe of. They have changed the way I look at myself and my career. Meg O'Neill, Fiona Hick, Jackie Connolly and Kate Bardell, since joining Woodside in 2012. Each one of these women has touched an aspect of my life. They've given me airtime and acknowledged me. They have motivated me to want to evoke change by sharing my journey and encouraging one woman at a time to keep persevering, to keep climbing, to keep striving for your goals. Don't ever feel like you can't have it all. Thank you.
Well, I certainly think that's a great way to end, Laura. I really enjoy your evening. I love the term cracking tradie. I think I might coin that. It's lovely. I'm sorry that I can't present you with a trophy personally this evening. It is on its way to you. You should receive it in the next couple of days. So we will be sending all of the winners tonight their trophies in the next couple of days. I'd now like to turn to hear from the award sponsor, Michael Wright, CEO of TEAS.
Hi, I'm Michael Wright. I have the privilege of being the Executive Chairman and CEO of mining services provider TEAS. We're proud to be here today as sponsors of the Outstanding Tradeswoman Operator Technician category of the 2021 Women in Resources National Awards. There are so many exceptional women across our sites and workplaces. They bring with them skills and diversity of experience and thought, helping our industry to meet the challenges and opportunities of today, and also to innovate and transform our business and operations for tomorrow. These awards showcase and celebrate these contributions and achievements. But they're also much more than that. These awards are an opportunity for us to recognise the leadership and commitment of our nominees and finalists as leaders in their field, and also to inspire women and girls across the country to take their place in our industry. I congratulate all of our nominees and finalists. Thank you for your incredible efforts.
The next award is the Women in Resources Technological Innovation Award, sponsored by MapTech. The award highlights the innovative solutions that are being developed and applied to improve safety, boost efficiency and enhance productivity across the Australian resources sector. The finalists are Aga Blainer from Nautatech Mining Systems in New South Wales, Shana Glover from Imvelo in Queensland, Susan Hart from Newmont in the Northern Territory, and ALISON van Lent from Woodside Energy in Western Australia. The judges have conferred a highly commended award in this category, and that goes to Susan Hart, Business Improvement Specialist, Newmont Tanami. Congratulations, Susan. And the winner is ALISON van Lent, Commercialisation Manager, Woodside Energy, for her ability to develop and apply technology to improve safety and quality through Fuse, which enables users to identify areas of concern and opportunities faster than traditional tools. The judges have commended ALISON for her innovation and ability to commercialise Fuse, having successfully negotiated the first pilot and sales contract of the product. Unfortunately, ALISON was not able to join us this evening, but accepting the award on ALISON's behalf is her husband, Arno van Lent. Arno also works at Woodside Energy as the head of New Energy APAC. Arno, would you like to say a few words on behalf of ALISON, please?
Thank you so much. And yes, it is a great honour, and I'm a very proud husband here today to be accepting this on behalf of ALISON. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today due to a family emergency this morning. But she did want me to pass on a few words. Firstly, a big congratulations to all the other nominees. It's just amazing to see the talented women that we have here all being nominated. It's really amazing. She wanted me to do a special thank you to her team, the Intelligent Assets team, as well as to Sean Gregory, Jason Crusoe, and Russ Potapinski. She's just, speaking as a husband, she's an amazing individual. I'm incredibly proud of her, and this is just a fantastic achievement. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Arno, and please give ALISON a big hug on behalf of all of us. It's been really quite a great afternoon for Woodside, and I'll let you go and enjoy the party with everybody else.
I'd now like to cross to the award sponsor, Eduardo Coloma, who is the CEO of Maptech.
Hi, I am Eduardo Coloma, Maptech CEO, and it's an honor to recognize the women at the forefront of innovation in the resources industry. At Maptech, we value people and partnership, and our award helps celebrate the success of individuals who push the envelope. It was fantastic to see Larry Mackay win the first award in 2020 for introducing a digital safety solution for underground coal mining. Larry gave a terrific presentation as part of Maptech Connect 2021 online, which was a key part of our 40-year celebration. I am excited to learn more about the projects undertaken by this year's finalists. Thanks to the Mineral Council of Australia and BHP. Congratulations and have a great evening.
It's now my pleasure to introduce the Honourable Keith Pitt, Minister for Resources and Water, to say a few words.
Hello, hope you're all enjoying today's celebrations, and thanks to Tanya Constable for the invitation to say a few words on this fantastic occasion. I'm sorry it has to be via video. I'm currently stuck at home in quarantine in Queensland after attending the recent parliamentary sitting weeks in Canberra. And of course, makes it a bit hard to get a haircut, but this is part of our modern life at the moment. So can I begin by acknowledging the contribution of all women to our industry over what's been a very significant year for the sector. The mining and resources sector continues to provide the backbone of Australia's ongoing economic strength. Now, despite the well-known challenges, we achieved record export earnings of around $310 billion in 2021, and this year's looking even better. And I want to thank all of you for what you've done to help us get there. And I know for many that's meant sacrifices in terms of extended time away from home and from family and friends. Now, without a doubt, one of the highlights of my role as the Minister for Resources has been travelling to mine sites across the country. Well, of course, that is when COVID restrictions allow, and meeting some of the 260,000 Australians employed in the sector. And it's great to see that there are more women among them. I have to say that over the last year alone, the number of women in mining grew by 16%, from around 41,300 to a bit over 48,000. Now, I've come across women driving trucks in the Pilbara, undertaking apprenticeships in central Queensland, operating heavy machinery in Mount Isa, and others in senior management roles right across the country. People like Lily Nan, and I hope, Lily, you don't mind me calling you out on this, a geotech, an engineer that I met on a visit to BHP's Peak Downs last month. Was a fellow engineer, although I'm an electrical engineer. It was great to spend some time having a chat with Lily, and what an incredibly talented woman, dedicated to the job, and it showed, it really did. Like all the women I've met working in the industry, Lily told me how much she loves her work, and that is great to see. And why wouldn't you? You're learning new skills, it puts you on the road. It's a road to rewarding and well-paid careers that can set you up for life. Now, as I said earlier, the number of women involved in mining is on the rise, and it's currently sitting at around 18.3% of the total workforce. Now, over the last decade, the number of women in the mining workforce has climbed by more than 37%, compared to a 16% change for men. So these numbers are heading in the right direction. And I look forward to working with the industry to make sure that it keeps improving. And it's been great to see so many out there taking up traineeships and apprenticeships. And the work being undertaken by resources companies in recent years to make mine sites safer and more welcoming places for all workers, particularly women, I'm sure will help. There are thousands of jobs on offer in the resources sector, and I'm told at the moment more than 30,000 vacancies across the country. And I'd like to see as many women as possible getting involved. Now, I'll finish by congratulating all of those nominated for awards, and of course the winners. Got to have a winner. So fantastic, and that's great to see these awards being made. So I look forward to the opportunity of meeting you in your workplaces once travel restrictions are lifted. Enjoy today's celebrations. God bless and safe travels.
Thank you, Minister. The next award is the Excellence in Company Programs and Performance Award, sponsored by St Barbara. This award recognises excellence and innovation in gender diversity programs and outstanding performance in increasing the proportion of women in the workplace. The finalists are Transcoal in Queensland, Northwest Inclusion Group in Tasmania, BHP in the Northern Territory, Rio Tinto in the Northern Territory, and Port Waratah Coal Services in New South Wales. And the winner is Step In 2020, People Improvers on behalf of the Northwest Inclusion Group Tasmania for their impressive and well-devised collaborative approach to increase female participation by expanding the pool of women applying for roles in the resources industry from the northwest coast of Tasmania. Please join me in congratulating the Northwest Inclusion Group Tasmania for the Step In 2020 program.
Accepting the award tonight on behalf of the Step Into People program is Cheryl Fuller, RTO Manager, People Improvers. Cheryl, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Tanya. Yes, we would. And I want to acknowledge my colleague, Alicia from ProTech, who's been a key part of this program as well. We acknowledge and thank the sponsors and the organisers of this event, because we know that by doing so, it keeps this work front of mind for us all. And congratulations to the other finalists in all of the categories. Thank you to the judges for recognising what is truly a collaborative piece of work, made possible by the partnership with so many partners and businesses here on the Northwest Coast, that has provided unique opportunities to women that would not have normally made the connections and been provided with the opportunities that they've got as a direct result of this project. And that's the life-changing opportunities that's been most satisfying for us. Viewers might want to know about the name Step In. When we first started to develop this program and talk about what it looked like, of course, the word step up kept popping up into everybody's vocabulary. And one of our partners said, women step up all the time. We step up for our families, we step up in our workplaces, we step up in our communities. That's what we do, we step up. What we want to be able to do is to step in. We want to step into the whole truck, we want to step into the workshop, we want to step into the smelter and feel like that's exactly where we're supposed to be. Thank you for the recognition. We look forward to celebrating. It's been a bit cold here in Tassie for the last 24 hours, but I think the temperature just went up at TMEC in Burnie.
Oh, fantastic effort. Congratulations again on receiving the 2021 St. Barbara Excellence in Company Programs and Performance Award. I know that most of Tasmanian nominees are all together at a big TMEC watch party too tonight. So big shout out to CEO Ray Mostel. So congratulations to all of you. We're all stepping in with you. Me personally, I need to step up. I'm a bit short for stepping in, but we're with you on your Step In program. Enjoy your evening. We'll now hear from award sponsor Val Madsen, who is the Executive General Manager of St. Barbara.
Hi everyone, I'm Val Madsen, EGM People at St. Barbara Limited. St. Barbara is very pleased to sponsor these important awards that recognise excellence in our industry. And I'm very proud to work for a company and an industry that has a genuine commitment towards achieving equality, diversity and inclusion. The Excellence in Company Programs and Performance Award recognises outstanding initiatives that provide benefits to the company, employees and the communities in which we work. To be the industry of choice where the best talent is engaged, we need companies to continue to design and develop programs like our award finalists. Congratulations to all the finalists and especially to this year's recipient. We look forward to seeing their case study on the MCA website. Thank you.
The next award is the Gender Diversity Champion in Australian Resources Award, sponsored by Rio Tinto. This award recognises excellence in the encouragement, promotion and advocacy for the attraction, retention and promotion of women within their company and/or the Australian resources sector. The finalists are Paul Arnold from ERA in the Northern Territory, Barbara Crosley from Umwelt in New South Wales, Liz Hanson from Anglo American in Queensland, Nikki Hartree from Kirkland Lake Gold Fosterville Gold Mine in Victoria, Rebecca Prain from Cube Consulting in Western Australia, and Michael Spicer from Liberty Bell Bay in Tasmania. This year, the judges have awarded the Rio Tinto Gender Diversity Champion in Australian Resources to 2 outstanding nominees. The first winner is Michael Spicer, Production Materials Movement Manager at Liberty Bell Bay, for his tireless efforts to increase female participation in the workforce from a 100% male team to 40% female participation today, simultaneously overseeing a 25% increase in female apprenticeships. The second winner is Barbara Crosley, Managing Director at Umwelt Australia, for her trailblazing adoption of policies such as paid parental leave and genuine flexible working arrangements, as well as her drive to maintain a gender balance across all levels of the business, from the graduate to executive level. Please join me in thanking and congratulating Michael and Barbara. Well, it's great to have 2 winners for this prestigious award tonight. I'd like to invite Michael to say a few words.
Yeah, okay. Bit of a surprise. First, I'd like to thank BHP, the Mineral Councils of Australia, and all the sponsors, including Rio Tinto, for this award, and TMAC, your support of these national awards. They're an important celebration of the role women play in the resources sector. I'm truly honoured to receive this award, having worked in the mining industry at TEMCO for over 30 years. When I started my career, the workforce was in the main male-dominated, with a few women working in administrative roles on site. The face of TEMCO, now Liberty Bell Bay workforce, has significantly changed over the years. I'm pleased to say I'm now working in a gender-diverse environment across all our operations. Critical production and management positions are increasingly being filled by women, and our current apprenticeship program has a female representation of around 40%. This is truly a source of pride for me, having supported and mentored a number of young women to achieve personal and professional excellence within the industry. From my own perspective, as an employee of the resources sector, a decade ago, I led an undiverse team made up of 100% white Anglo males, all 40 years or more in age. I'm pleased now that I have much more gender diverse environment. It's about 50% of my lead team. The benefits of this diversity are clear to me. There's more diverse thinking, we challenge each other. Boy, do we challenge each other, and we help each other, and I'm loving it. I've watched these women evolve into confident leaders of their own teams, and I've grown and seen them grow and develop through increased and changing responsibilities and accountabilities. Supporting diversity and gender equality in the workplace is the heart of building and maintaining a vibrant workforce in the mining and resources sector. I extend my congratulations to all of this evening's winners and congratulate all the nominees. Your achievements and contributions in our sector are outstanding.
Well said, Michael. I'd like to now invite Barbara to also say a few words about her award.
Thank you, Tanya. That's a lovely and humbling surprise, and congratulations to Michael and his team, and a very big congratulations to all of the finalists right across the nation. You're all amazing people promoting women in mining across all of your workplaces, and there are an outstanding bunch of women on the screen with me here today. And it reminds me of something that one of the young graduates said to me recently in our workplace, is that it reminded me that you can't be what you can't see. And I tell you what, if we can be what all of you are, all right across the country, and we can see young graduates aspire to achieve what you've all achieved, and we'll be going really well in women in mining. Big thanks to the Minerals Council of Australia, and a big thanks to Rio Tinto for sponsoring this award. As I said, I'm very proud to accept this award, and a big thank you to our team at Umwelt. We are very, very proud. Right across our history, we've promoted gender diversity. The executive team worked very hard to set policies and processes to provide for genuinely flexible work arrangements. We are heavily committed to supporting women in the workplace with a whole range of measures. And that includes the men in our workplace stepping up and providing genuine shared parenting arrangements and a whole range of other other commitments to support the women in their life and in their workplace. I'm incredibly proud to have a team that is 50-50 and occasionally more women in the workplace, and I'm incredibly proud of the work that we're able to do with the mining industry right across the nation. And thank you again, and congratulations to all the wonderful women here today. Thank you, Tanya.
Well, thank you very much, Barbara. Once again, a big congratulations to both Michael and to you, Barbara. And I'd like to now cross to our sponsor, Rio Tinto, and remarks from Kelly Parker.
I'm Kelly Parker, the Chief Executive for Australia for Rio Tinto. I'm really pleased to be able to be supporting the Women in Resources Awards that is organised by the MCA. First of all, I just wanted to congratulate everyone, all the finalists and everyone that supports women in mining. Women in mining have been doing a fantastic job at really changing the industry. It's a great place to work. We've still got plenty of challenges ahead of us, but all of you have been supporting us, mentoring us, coaching us, sponsoring us to make this industry a better place. I'm also really pleased that we're sponsoring the Diversity Champions. They are the ones that are really going to help us change and continue to support this fabulous industry.
Now I would like to welcome Mr. Edgar Basto, President Minerals of BHP, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to be here today, virtually, to celebrate the outstanding work and achievements of all of the finalists in the BHP 2021 Women in the Resources National Awards. We are very proud to be the principal sponsor of the awards again this year. Firstly, a big congratulations to all of the winners. Your hard work, persistence, and outstanding performance is hugely impressive. I would also like to take a moment to thank all the winners and finalists for the exceptional example you set across our industry. You are ambassadors, mentors, and role models for all women within the resources sector and for girls and young women considering careers in our great industry. Your work and achievements will create a positive legacy for the generations to come. This is something we are very passionate about at BHP. We are committed to providing a safe, inclusive, and diverse workplace. This commitment is embedded in our charter because we know it is critical to our success. In 2016, we set an aspirational goal to achieve gender balance globally by 2025. At the time, the mining industry had only 16% female representation. BHP was slightly better at 17.6%, but in our view, this was simply not good enough. We knew we needed to do something different to get a different outcome. If we continue doing what we were doing, it would have taken us 30 years, a glacial pace to get to even 30% female representation. This is why we set ourselves the aspirational goal of achieving a gender balanced workforce by 2025. With more than 80,000 employees and contractors working across 90 locations worldwide, our people are the heart of everything we do. We knew we had the opportunity to create a big impact. We didn't want to do this just because it was the right thing to do. We know inclusive and diverse teams are good for our business, and our numbers prove it. These teams are safer, more productive, and have a better culture. We have made great progress in the 5 years since we announced our aspirational goal, but we still have some way to go. We continue to focus on enhancing our policies, processes, and behaviors, embedding flexible work, and making our industry more attractive to diverse talent. This is not easy, but as an industry, we are making progress and working through the challenges we face. And all of you here today are a part of this change we want to see. Thank you. It is fantastic what you have achieved, and it is great that we are recognizing these important awards, even though we can't be together in person. Congratulations again to all winners and finalists.
Thank you very much, Edgar. The next award is the Exceptional Young Woman in Australian Resources Award, sponsored by Newcrest. This award recognises an outstanding young woman who has shown significant promise and achieved significant milestones in her career to date. It also recognises her contribution to promoting the Australian resources industry's social licence to operate and increasing gender diversity in the sector. The finalists are Georgie Bass from South 32 in the Northern Territory, Pooja Haria from FMG in Western Australia, Yan Lim from Storwell Gold Mines in Victoria, Ambi Ramasubramanian from Bell Bay Aluminium in Tasmania, Holly Ruffley from MMG in Tasmania, Phoebe Thomas from BHP in New South Wales, and Ashley Turner from Hastings Deering in Queensland. Firstly, the judges have conferred a highly commended award in this category, and that goes to Ashley Turner, Procurement Category Manager, Hastings Deering Australia Limited. Congratulations, Ashley. And the winner is Phoebe Thomas, Principal Business Performance at BHP Mount Arthur Coal, for her impressive leadership, mentorship, and injury management across the business, as well as strong advocacy on gender diversity and community outreach. Please join me in congratulating Phoebe.
Wow, thank you so much, Tanya. That's an amazing achievement, so thank you to everyone on the call today. I think I spent some time pondering last night on the personal and work experiences that have really challenged me in the last 12 to 18 months. And anyone that knows me will know it takes me a little while to stop and reflect. So I thought about, if I even had the slightest possibility of winning this award, what would I want to say? And I think the long and short of my Sunday night ponder is thank you and congratulations to my strong, vibrant and amazing peers who have shown Australia today what talent is currently thriving in the resources sector. I am so thrilled to be recognised for this award, and there's been some key people who have been my biggest champions throughout my career to date. To my mum and dad, you keep me grounded, true and authentic. To BHP and all the people that I interact with on a daily basis, you truly are dedicated in helping me grow and learn to be the best I can be. Adam, one day will write a story about the challenges we've faced in the last 2 years. And to all my dear colleagues who I no longer work with on a daily basis, but remain amazing people in our industry, it just goes to show how relationships remain when great people are involved. So thank you everyone, and congratulations to all on the call this evening.
Well, big congratulations again, Phoebe, on being named the 2021 Newcrest Exceptional Young Woman in Australian Resources. We're excited to see how your career progresses in the minerals industry over decades, I'm sure. We'd love to now hear from the award sponsor, Sandeep Biswas, the Managing Director and CEO at Newcrest.
My name is Sandeep Biswas, and I'm the Managing Director and CEO of Newcrest Mining. Recognising the achievements of women in our sector is critical if we're going to encourage more women to pursue a career in resources. Having more women entering and being promoted in our industry means we can bring in fresh ideas to tackle challenges and innovate for the future as well. While there are certainly more women involved in mining and resources today than when my career started, I know as an industry that we still have a lot more work to do. I've seen firsthand incredible outcomes which talented women across different ranks and at different stages in their own careers have delivered at companies where I've worked and been a leader, including Newcrest. This is why we're really proud to sponsor this year's award for the Exceptional Young Woman in Australian Resources. I'm very pleased to congratulate all the nominees and this year's finalists for their outstanding contributions in an increasingly competitive field. Thank you so much for being part of this great event, and please enjoy your evening.
The final award for 2021 is the Exceptional Woman in Australian Resources Award, sponsored by Dono Nobel. This award recognises exceptional achievement in any occupation, noting leadership, skills, resilience, methods of overcoming barriers, and seeking out and accepting new responsibilities and challenges. It also recognises work to promote the industry's social licence to operate. The finalists are Sarah Braun from South 32 in Western Australia, Laura Chibnall from Ensolve in Victoria, Elmari Fagan from ERA in the Northern Territory, Erin Lee from Coal Services in New South Wales, Alisa Shepherd from Bell Bay Aluminium in Tasmania, and Marianne Waipaki, Glencore's Queensland Metals in Queensland. Firstly, the judges have conferred a highly commended award in this category, and that goes to Sarah Braunt, VP Digital Technology, South 32. Congratulations, Sarah. And the winner is Marianne Waipaki, General Manager Health, Safety, Environment, Community at Glencore Queensland Metals, for her strong advocacy of the important role the mining industry plays in Queensland and her commitment to the safety of the workforce as a member of the Queensland Mining Safety and Health Advisory Committee. Please join me in congratulating Marianne. What a fantastic effort, Marianne, and congratulations again on being named the 2021 Dino Nobel Exceptional Woman in Australian Resources. Fantastic effort. What would you like to say to everyone tonight?
Far out, Tanya, that's a surprise with such a talented group of women. Look, I think I'd start with acknowledging the traditional owners of all the lands represented at these awards and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. My phone's going off at the moment, so I can acknowledge that people are texting me. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the Minerals Council of Australia, BHP, Dino and all of the sponsors that make these awards possible. I congratulate my fellow nominees and finalists. I'm extremely humbled to be representing Queensland and receiving this award. Having worked in the resources sector for over 25 years, I know there is more that can be done to reach our full potential when it comes to diversity and inclusivity. Over this time, I've learned outcomes benefit from different perspectives, and like-for-like leadership styles don't create change. Our sector needs the awkward pauses and conversations that force people to think differently about challenges and opportunities. Diversity and life experience, achievements and skills increases innovative thinking and allows culture to grow. When part of the pulse of the industry, at all levels and conversations, subtle or direct, it ensures skilled and capable women become leaders in their field as a matter of course, not for exception. And for us, it's about becoming mentors to future generations of mining professionals. Events like this are important as they showcase the significant achievements of women in our industry and provide a platform and a louder voice for change. And I think that that's really obvious with the number and the calibre of people across the nominations. In closing, I'd like to thank my team and my large network of colleagues over the years. I'd like to acknowledge my wife, Fiona, my parents, our family and close friends for their support throughout my career. Thank you very much. And I'm extremely humbled to be receiving this award.
Well, it's an amazing effort, I have to say, Marianne. We're really proud to promote achievements of colleagues like you, and good luck over the next little while with your job. And we're really looking forward in 2022 having you involved in promoting the resources industry as a whole as the Exceptional Woman in Resources winner in 2021. I'd now like to hear from the award sponsor, Greg Hayne, who is the president of Dino Nobel.
Hi everybody, I'm Greg Hayne, President of Dyno Nobel Asia Pacific. We are very proud to be part of this year's BHP Women in Resources National Awards and to once again be sponsoring the Exceptional Woman in Australian Resources Award, which showcases just some of the many extraordinary women in Australian mining. Dyno Nobel is committed to increasing the diversity of our workforce, which we believe will improve our safety and our business performance, as well as meeting the expectations of our community. Well done to all of the finalists of today's awards, and a big congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
Congratulations to all our winners. Thank you very much to BHP for their significant support as principal sponsor. We couldn't host these awards without such generous support. And thank you to the State Resources Chambers and the category sponsors. Like the winners tonight, the sponsors come from across Australia and from the diverse range of commodities and businesses that make up Australia's resources sector. I'd also like to acknowledge all the judges who had the very challenging, but I'm sure rewarding task of deciding the winners. And a big shout out to the families, friends and teammates of the finalists. Without your support and respect, our finalists could not excel as they have. Last but not least, thank you to everyone who nominated. Thank you for sharing your stories and raising awareness of the careers in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, as well as the trades and social sciences that exist in the resources sector. We look forward to building on your success to create a safer, fairer, and stronger sector in the years ahead. And to our audience, thank you all for tuning in tonight to help celebrate our inspirational winners. Thank you. Congratulations to all the winners once again, and please enjoy your evening.